What's up, mansion builders? Welcome back to Assisted Living Investing. In Assisted Living, you can make $30,000 to $50,000 a month net profit very, very consistently. I have done it with a home conversion on Mesa, and I've done it with multiple new construction buildings. So I want to show you the 4 ways that you can increase your income and the lessons that I've learned the hard way. So this first way is probably the best way for you to skyrocket that income, and it is by increasing the type of service that you provide. Go from Golden Girls, independent style living, to further down the line, offer more advanced care and services. And honestly, the more service you provide, the more you charge for it, right? So instead of thinking little old lady who has a cane and, can do everything for herself, that's not what we're talking about. Imagine that lady has lived an extra 5 or 10 years, right? She is approaching the last few years of life. She's continuing to decline. That's who you're looking for, that level of care. And we provide really end-of-life care and memory care. Solving a bigger problem has higher services and therefore a higher price point. We are charging more than almost all of the other assisted livings around, right? We can actually take most residents that even the nursing homes can. There's a few of them that we don't take, people who are intubated and bedridden and things like that, but we can have people decline all the way to the end of life, meaning they can be with us for their last stop. And as we're doing all of those things, there is much more care needs that have to happen. So the really important distinction here, and this is something I had no idea when I first got into this industry, was the idea of outside services. The other companies, the medical professionals that are not part of your company, they are not on your payroll, they're not on your insurance, the home health, the hospice, the nurses, the doctors, the barber, the podiatrist, the dentist, all of these people, right? They can come into your assisted living. They can take care of these grandmas and grandpas. It's billed separately to the insurance, or it's state funded through hospice or home health, things like that. All of those care needs, that's what grandma needs at the end of life. When we're talking about declining all the way through the end, right? She's gonna need more care. She's gonna need nursing staff, on a regular basis, sometimes 3-4 times a week. And I don't wanna take on that responsibility. That's not my job. I'm running an assisted living, which is technically just ADLs. It's non-medical or not a nursing home. But you can leverage the system. And I would say this is the biggest piece of advice I would give you, is bring on outside services. It's honestly not common in the RAL space. For whatever reason, dinky little RALs don't know that they can use this same services the same way the big facilities do, right? And bring in all of this extra help. Your job as the admin or the manager is just to manage these things, just to schedule them, just to put them on hospice, meet with the hospice nurse and the doctors, get them in, schedule, update the care plans, those kind of things. This is where you're now able to charge $1,000 to $2,000 additionally per resident per month, right? You just increased your income by $10,000, $20,000 plus a month just from this one thing. This is the biggest thing that I would tell you to do. I had no idea in it when I first got into this game, and this right here totally changed my business. So you are definitely going to skyrocket your income, but your expenses will go up as well, but disproportionately much, much lower. This right here, you should be able to make $10,000 to $20,000 net profit more per month by increasing your service. And really what that means is you're changing your customer. You're going from, 75 cute little grandma to 85 to 95 cute little grandma who's about to pass away in the next couple years, right? Who needs way more care. Think of it from that perspective. That's what it looks like, right? That one change will make a huge difference for your business. The second thing you can do to increase your income is to change your product. Make your physical building better. Right? Most dinky little RALs, they have tiny little kid-sized rooms, or they're sharing rooms, right? They're charging $3,500 a month, right? There's no private bathroom, there's no chef, there's no great room, there's no library, none of those things. Change your physical product, right? Get a better building. I've literally done it with the home conversion, and then we gutted a house and we did a massive addition, and I added a huge wing. You can do it with a home conversion. You can obviously do it in new construction and build the most gorgeous mansion you can imagine, right? But that is so important. Go from, the $3,500 a month to $7,000 a month by now offering a private room with a private bath, right? We have huge vaulted ceilings, we have chandeliers, we have a fireplace in every single bedroom and all our new construction stuff, right? We have a gorgeous purpose-built mansion that has a chef, it has a private salon, it has everything that you would want. We are now upping our game, right? We are competing with the big smelly facilities. We are more expensive than the new construction 4-story building. Even on their memory care side, we're charging more than that, right? Because people want all of those things. Everything that you would want at the end of life, they want realistically. They don't want to share a room with a stranger. They want their own private bathroom. They don't want a massive room. They want a good sized medium room with a private closet and all of those kind of things. If you would want it, they would want it. So build that and you'll be able to charge an additional $1,000, $2,000 per month per resident. Now it means you have to build bigger, right? Your expenses will be higher because your mortgage is going to go up, but it's going to go up by a couple grand, but your income will go up by $10,000, $20,000 a month. Right? We're talking about the spread here. The spread is what matters. It's the same thing with the service. Increase your spread by 10 to 20,000 and just increase your expenses by 3, 4,000. That is how you increase your income and your net profit. The next way to increase your income is your location. That is so important, right? Don't be on the wrong side of town. Be on the right side of town where the affluent customers are already living. You want to be within 5 to 10 minutes of the affluent customers. You don't have to be like in this crazy, gated community with multi-million-dollar houses. That's just fine. But you want to be close to them. You definitely do not want to be on the opposite side where some of those customers are scared to go over there and they're like, I'm not taking mom over there, right? I wouldn't walk around at night over there. Don't be in those areas. Where is the middle to middle plus income? Be in those kind of areas, right? If there's a Whole Foods nearby you, you're in the right spot, right? Consider that. But you can have the best product, right? You can build the most gorgeous mansion. You can have all the service in the world. If you're on the wrong side of town, man, you're going to charge $2,000 a month less. That's just the way it's going to be. The people over here on the right side of town, they are going to be more expensive. Your staffing, your food costs, your electric, none of those expenses are going to change. It's just going to be, hey, I bought this building on this part of town. It was $100,000 or $200,000 or $300,000 higher, right? It's $1,500 more a month for your mortgage, maybe a little bit more for your property taxes. Very small amount monthly, as opposed to now I can charge an extra $2,000 per month and make an extra $10,000, $15,000 a month. If you're in a bad location and struggling with your existing RAL, man, then sell the dang thing, right? Take the lessons here, go build something new, do a home conversion, do a new construction mansion, and build something awesome, right? Use the systems, leverage investors, and build your amazing dream product. This fourth way to increase your income, super, super important. You can do all of the first three, but if you screw up number 4, it doesn't matter because you're going to be struggling with your income. The fourth one is relationships. This industry, as far as filling your beds and marketing, is a relationship-based industry. We get all of our leads from referrals, right? This is not from ads and, PPE and all of those kind of things. That is for a different type of industry. For assisted living, for end-of-life care, it comes through relationships. It's the home health, it's the hospice, it's the nurses, it's the doctors, it's the rehabs. Having those key relationships with the people who need to place mom or who are there as the power of attorneys meeting with them and saying, hey, we need to change mom's care plan. You want to have those existing relationships because those are the people that are going to build your wait list. What is most important is you do all of these things, but you have a wait list. Once you have a wait list, then you can start increasing your bed rates. We did. Once we built our wait list, then we started bumping our prices. It's just supply and demand. Once you say, hey, you know what? I have only 1 room available and I have 3 more tours this week, then you start being able to fill these beds and create that scarcity. And then from there, right, you do provide great service and care and your reputation grows. And it's kind of a snowball effect of you get known as the best care and all of these relationships that you have built will continue to send you more and more leads. But think of this, there's 4 new construction big box facilities in my city that have just been built in about the last 2 years. And they have big, beautiful buildings. They offer all the same care and services and end of life and memory care that I just described. And they are 65% occupied, right? They're probably breaking even. Do you know why? Because of their reputation and the lack of referrals that they're getting. They provide bad care. Nobody in the industry wants to refer them, and therefore they can't fill their beds. So even though they have gorgeous rooms in a new building, they continue to lower their prices in order to get their beds full. But we're doing the exact opposite. At my home conversion on Mesa, our bedrooms are way smaller than the new construction competition, but we are $1,000, $2,000 a month more. You know why? It is because supply and demand, because we constantly have referrals, because we have a wait list of people 3 times a week who are saying, hey, Brett, do you have a room? Can you let me in? I want to come and move in at Platinum Resort, right? It comes back to your care and letting people in the industry know that you do provide the best care, because they will send unlimited referrals to you. So if you're new to this assisted living space and you're checking this out and you're thinking, man, I've heard some of these people talk about these RALs and that you can make, $10,000 a month doing, this 6-bed or this 8-bed home conversion. Man, I want to tell you that that's probably not the best model. If you want to go and learn what we're doing, I have some free courses on the website, assistedlivingmansion.com. I encourage you to do a bigger deal. Bring in the purpose-built, either home conversion or new construction mansion. Get private rooms, offer the chef, offer the memory care, offer all of these services, and do amazing work. And you will have a huge income and huge profits. $40,000+ a month I see is so consistent when you use this model in this niche. So I hope that this inspires you and intrigues you to investigate more and take massive action.